When Rana Ayub was being probed over a money laundering allegation, the UN conveniently named it harassment. Moreover, the pro-Abrahamic bias of the United Nations ensured that actual persecuted groups remain voiceless. Simply put, the organization does not acknowledge anything that could harm India and is against the interest of the nation. And its recent action doesn't really surprise us. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Teesta Malhotra, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI English channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Coming back to the story in this video, I'm here to tell you about United Nations hypocrisy on human rights issue. Let's begin. The years-old truth about the Gujarat riots is now unleashing. PM Modi has been given a clean chit in the case, and those who fabricated false evidence and lied through their teeth to make a career out of riots are now behind bars. However, few anti-India organizations are not very supportive of such developments. After all, the developments are in the interest of the nation and PM Modi, right? So what do these anti-India organizations do to express their resentment? Let's find out. Ever since Teesta Setalvad has been detained, the liberal intelligentsia has gone numb. Why? You may ask. Well, the truth has been exposed, and it has been found out that not PM Modi but the likes of Teesta are responsible for the killings during the Gujarat riots. Mind you, Teesta is the one responsible for cooking stories of killings for her own benefit. One such liberal intellectual and official of the United Nations has expressed a deep concern over the arrest of so-called activist Teesta Setalvad by the Gujarat police. Mary Lawlor, UN Special Reporter on Human Rights Defenders, has openly called for Teesta's release by saying, deeply concerned by reports of Teesta Setalvad being detained by the anti-terrorism squad of Gujarat police. Teesta is a strong voice against hatred and discrimination. Defending human rights is not a crime. I call for her release and an end to persecution by the Indian state. Her views have been supported by frontline defenders too, which said, alarmed by attempts to arrest Teesta Setalvad in India, Gujarat anti-terror police forcibly entered her home and detained her without basis. We call for her immediate release and an end to her legal persecution for her peaceful human rights work. For those unversed, a day after the Supreme Court upheld the clean chit given by the SIT team to Prime Minister Modi, Ahmedabad police on Saturday arrested former Indian Police Service officer R.B. Srikumar and detained Mumbai-based activist Teesta Setalvad. Gujarat police has also filed a first information report against Teesta on various charges including forgery and criminal conspiracy. She has been the linchpin of everything wrong with the perception of PM Modi. She had used PM Modi and Gujarat riots for her pecuniary gains. From the Best Bakery case to the macabre tale of killings and duping the riot-affected Muslims, Teesta has done it all. In 2015, Gujarat police said that Teesta and her husband Javed Anand had spent money collected for constructing a memorial for riot victims and their aid on personal expenses. The police said that the two had misappropriated the funds of charity and converted them to their own use. Funds meant for the rehabilitation and welfare of the unfortunate victims of riots in Gujarat in February to March 2002. So much effort for what? Well, only to stop the political journey of our current Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Despite such heinous crimes committed by Teesta, the UN, which claims to stand by the voiceless, chose to ask for her release. This is what makes us believe that the UN is nothing but a farce that keeps on raising its voice against anything in the favor of India.